Today on Mo's Toy Room, we're going to unbox from Mezco and their 112 collective Pose Play Display from the original Halloween. Here comes Michael Myers. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Mo's Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to take a look at from Mezco and their 112 collective Pose Play Display from the original Halloween movie. Here is their version of Michael Myers. You can see him right here in the baggie. This thing comes with a baggie. I want to say this was another gift that my wife and children picked up for me. This figure can be very expensive. So yeah, I want to thank them all for that. I mean, they didn't have to go all out and do that. They know that I have been wanting this for a very long time. And sure enough, for Christmas, this was one of my gifts. It came in a slip cover display, kind of like a plastic. So you could see that, how it looks. So let me take that plastic off. That way you can see a better look at it. All right, folks. So I took the other plastic off, and then there's a plastic film over the front slip cover right here. You can see that. I'm not going to take that off. I'm going to leave that the way it is. But you can see good enough right here. Michael Myers, Halloween, 112 collective, Pose Play Display. And then on the sides, pretty much the same thing. You have the Halloween logo, Mezco Toys, by collectors, for collectors, 112 collective, Pose and Play. And then what I forgot to show you was on the very top of the box. You can see the way that they have that. 112 collective, Pose Play Display. Lets you know you're getting original stuff, which is really cool. And then let's turn this over to the back. The very most important thing on this is it says for ages 18 and up, not 17 and up, ages 18 and up. And not a toy for children, intended for adult collectors only. And you see that right there. Michael Myers 112 collectible figure, featuring intricate, tailored, customizing, and over 30 points of articulation. You can see everything that it brings here. It looks like it brings, what is it, 4 sets of hands? So that's 8 hands total. 2 different knives. It brings his ghost sheet accessory. Michael Myers, of course. It brings a jack-o'-lantern, light-up pumpkin, Judith Myers, Polystone, Tombstone. It brings the stand, the Halloween stand right there. It has the extender piece for the stand too. And you can see a lot of stuff that you can do with your Michael Myers right there on the bottom. If you have the right dioramas, you could really feel like you have the character in your hand, because that's how good these Mezco characters are. I've unboxed a my Friday the 13th one that I got for Christmas. It might have been last year, the year before, I don't remember. And that figure is unbelievable. It's so nice. I don't even want to put it out in, you can see a lot of my Jasons out there. I don't even want it even getting dust on it. That's how nice these figures come out. And this one is probably going to be the same. So you can see the side right there. All right, so what I mean is it's going to have a slip cover. It has a cover over it. You're going to pull it out, and you're going to have a window right there with Michael Myers in there. It's very hard to see him in there, and you got a lot of things. And it's going to have a few different trays. So I'm guessing like the ghost and all that are going to be in another tray behind it. Because this is, I think, my second unboxing of a Mezco 112 figure. First was my Jason one, Michael Myers. I am still missing the Freddy, which I would like to get. But this figure right now, you guys ready for this? On the secondary market, I believe this is the only way that you can get it. The cheapest is roughly around $200. So yeah, I was really brought to tears when I opened this up for Christmas. So. But anyway, you can see that, and then you can see the big stand right behind it, and then more of that Mezco 112 on the side. And on the back, you have their logo for Mezco. You can see that. and more of the 112 on the side. Let's get this baby out of the package and see what it can do. All right, folks, so I wanted to show you this, what I mean by trays. This was in the bottom of the Michael Myers tray right here. So you can see the jack-o'-lantern, the 2 sets of knives, 3 sets of hands that's include, and then the 4th set of hands are the ones that he is wearing. Michael Myers is inside, and he has they put like a plastic over him, so he looks a little blurry right now inside. And then so is the Judith Myers, has a plastic. And then you can see the stand that they put on there, and they even included batteries. I guess that's for the jack-o'-lantern, and then the 112 collective scale, little like verification, like baggie right there. And then it also brought some instructions. So you got this, and then it's for the jack-o'-lantern. So it shows you that right there. So yeah, you're gonna need a screwdriver right here. So it looks like it's a Phillips you're gonna need, and then it shows you step by step as to what you're gonna need. All right, folks, so here's what I want to show you. Here's the difference with the Mezco 112 scale figure, and you wonder why they're so expensive. I pulled them out. This is how they pack them in. Here is your Michael Myers there. So he is also packed like that, and then he sits in his own tray. So you have the figure there. Okay, and then what they also tend to do, if for instance, like with the Judith Myers, you can see this here. Pardon me, I had to put the light on for you could see it. The Judith Myers, you can see right here the way that they do that. They enclose it in a nice foam, so that way it doesn't get damaged. Super cool. And it's very thick. It's a really thick material. So yeah, you can see that. They do a good job at Trick or Treat, well, at Mezco 112 with these 112 scale figures. Here is the base to the stand, and it also brung a film over it. You can see that, how that looks. Looks really good. Yeah, they go all out, folks. I mean, they really go all out. And then here is the extender piece, to where you could pose them however you want. And yeah, they just do a flat out good job. And then here is the Michael Myers. They enclose this in plastic too. So you get this right here, his ghost attire. This seems like it's a separate head. So I'm guessing that I'm going to pull off the head of Michael Myers to put this one on, if I choose to pose him in this. But we'll take a good look at that also on this channel. And then also he brings the pumpkin. So you can see that. And with this pumpkin, we're going to take a look at him. See if I can get this thing right, because it also brings batteries. So yeah, you can see that there. So we'll see what we can do with this pumpkin and those batteries. We all know I'm not very good with batteries, right? And then it brings 2 knives. You can see those. These are so detailed. It's incredible as to how detailed these are. I'll turn them to the other side. They look so real, the way that they did it, and they're sharp too. So be careful. For adult collectors only, folks. Look, even the tops. Look how the tops look. How that blade just runs all the way through the handle. Wow. Just insane. They do such a good job over there at Mezco. And then you got two we got 2 of his hands right here. I don't know which 2 of these are. So these are going to be, here's one, and then the other one's there. I don't want to lean because I got my jacket on, and I don't want to bump into anything, have it all. But yeah, you can see that, closed fist. They go all out, even with the colored different nails and everything else that he has. But yeah, you got to watch it that you don't lose any of these. And then he also has, let's see here, he has these 2 hands. So you can see those. Look real good. Yeah, you can see what I mean by the nails on them. And then he also has like grabbing hands. So these would be the ones that he would be trying to grab Laurie Strode in the closet with, fighting with her. Maybe the ones that he would use to rush that guy out when he stuck him to the wall, when he picks him up. These would be the hands. I want to see what the insides look like. Yeah, good job on these. All right, folks, so tail of the tape. This Michael Myers is standing slightly below 6 3/4 inches. I think if I straightened out his legs and had him standing straight up, he'll probably be very close to it, but he's more like 17 centimeters. Yeah, this figure's nice. All right, so here is Michael Myers. I'll give you up close on that. You can see how that mask looks really nice. The detail, the jumpsuit. I'm not going to be able to get all the articulation out of this beauty, but it's because the jumpsuit is on so tight. And however in the world they were able to do that, yeah, it's incredible. This jumpsuit is fit for him. You can see that, the way the jumpsuit looks, the way the boots look. Yeah, this figure is just nice. And then you got those other alternate hands. You got the punching ones on. Okay, and then you could see his eyes. The devil's eyes, like Loomis would have said. Okay. All right, folks. So it is review time. Let's give this guy a turn. Yeah, I really wish kind of on the back, maybe if they would have put a little slit right in there for you could see that that's an actual mask. That would have been pretty cool, you know. But other than that, yeah, real cool. You're wondering with the pockets. No, these aren't real pockets. You can't put anything in them, but they're there. I mean, look at the detail in that, folks. Jeez. How do they do that? And then I'll keep turning them. And then back. They gave him a little shirt underneath in the front. Yeah, everything's just right on. These pockets are just sewn right on. All right, so head will go down. Head looks up. Hits that Michael Myers. No one else can do that better than him right there. The other side. Remember when he just like mounted the dude to the wall and you would have seen him like this and he'd have been looking at him, right? And then he would have just hit it when the dude was on the wall, and then he looks at him like that. And that's the iconic moment that you knew we had a star. You knew that Michael Myers was going to be big. That's the part that made him. All right, and then when you go right here, I want to be careful with these because this figure is very expensive. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, and these guys do run like a well-oiled machine. You could probably get his arms to go all the way around. I don't want to mess up his jumpsuit. They will go all the way around. And then I'm not feeling a swivel at all in the arms or in the bicep at all. But if you're wondering, like, let me see if I can get this arm to bend. I got to find it because of the fact that, let me see with the other one. See which way they got it going. Yeah, there you go. They got him going inside. So, yeah, he's going to bend this way. And then there's his swivel right there at the elbow. So he's going to have the rotation at the elbow right there amongst the joints. Okay, sorry my fingers were in the way of that. Super sorry. And then, obviously, his hands. That one just came right off, but they go right back on very easily. And then the other hand is well, that one came off too. But it's all good though, because I got to change them out anyway. These ones are a little small and they're hard to grab. All right, so it went right back on easily. and you can maneuver them around however you want. And you can see that hinge work right there on the inside there. That's just common. So you could do that to any figure, and when they have a lot of alternate hands, you're going to be able to alternate them out like that. All right, so right here below, you're going to have some swivel rotation right here, right below. Where is that? Is that right at the waist? Right here at the very top, right below the chest. That's where I'm getting that rotation. And right here at the waist, he also has more rotation, swivel, whatever you want to call it. Really nice ab crunch. It's hard with the suit on, but yeah, he has it. It's there, trust me. And then the legs, you can get him to move. It's just his jumpsuit is so tight on him, but that's the way you want Michael looking, you know? You can see him there. And then obviously he has hips don't lie. His hips move really good. You can see that. And then he has really good double jointed knees. And I'm sure his arms are probably double jointed as well. It's just the way that they got them. So yeah, there you go. No, I don't know. I'm getting that out of the arm. So yeah, that's all you need, right? For him to stab somebody, right? And then he looks down at him with that evil look, right? And then right here, he has above his boot, right here at the boot level, okay? He is going to have movement, rotation, swivel, whatever you want to call it. Feet go down, up real good. And he has tilt rocker. All right. All right, so here's how he looks with knife in hand. You can see that. Very nice. Well done. Even turn his head to the side a little bit. Give you that evil glare. That's the standard knife. This one right here. Let's check him out with his bloody knife. Here he is with bloody knife in hand. You can see that. If I was to pose him, this would have been the one that I would have used. If I had him in, if I was going to put him in a display, I would have posed him definitely with that knife for sure. And he has the other alternate hand on. As you could tell, you could switch these hands on and off very easily. So that's one real good positive thing about it. And what I wanted to show you guys too is you could even see the dirt on his jumpsuit that they included, and it's all over his boots. So you can see that there. Yeah, this figure just has it. I am so happy that I got this, and I'm just really, really happy. Here he is with some more of the grabbing hands right here. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I like the way that this looks. Super good job on that. This dude doesn't even really need a stand, to be honest. I'm so glad that they threw it in anyway. But that's how he looks with those hands. Here's how Michael looks with typical standard hands on. Yeah, that's how he looks. You could see the wear all over the tips of the fingers, that he has been out in the cold and through mud and grit and grind. Yeah, they did a super good job. You could see that amongst his nails. Really cool. Here's how he looks in front of the Judith Myers broken up looking headstone. I think they nailed it all the way around. It just fits. Everything's just right about this, folks. Even the headstone is a little heavy, and it feels pretty damn good. Feels real too. And if you're wondering, is it etched in? It is. It's like kind of like carved in there, I would say. Yeah, it is. Wow, it's just not drawn on there. Yeah, they did a good job. All right, so I wanted to see how he would look amongst his base. That's how you get it. It looks real good. I fully didn't put him on there. But he just stands anywhere. The figure's just so well made. I just like the way everything just looks about this. Yeah, really cool. All right, so now that I took Michael Myers' head off, you could see that. Let me show you how the head looks. It comes with this part of his neck on there, so you can see that. Yeah, I would have liked to have a slice right here in the mouth to show where he would put that on. But other than that, You know, I mentioned it earlier. I'm really impressed with this piece. But on the inside of this, you're wondering what's in there? Yeah, they have like some harder plastic. One that goes over the chest, one that goes down his back to make this thing hold. All right, so here he is on the base, and the glasses are mounted on to they're actual glasses, and I think they glued them on to the sheet. But yeah, this is real cloth, looks real good. It just fits him, everything's right. You're gonna have to really open it up though in order to get the neck piece. There's a neck piece on there onto the actual dumbbell joint that's on there that holds his head up. And you could straighten this out however you want if you work with it, you know. That's what it's for. But I just put it on just for you could see. But yeah, that's what, yeah, the one girl would have seen. Remember, she's like, totally. Remember, her boyfriend's the one that ends up getting stuck to the wall. Michael comes walking in with this attire. And then he kills her when she's on the phone. Yeah, but anyway, this is how he would have looked. This is what she would have saw. I think that it's a split image of Michael Myers in that attire. Absolutely loving this. Could you imagine having two of these? One like that and then one right next to it with just standard Michael Myers? Really cool. All right, so on this base, due to the fact that I'm not going to really mess with this too much and just put this right back all into the package, you're going to push down on the peg right there, and you can see it right there. It should come out the back. And then what you're going to do there is you're going to grab this piece and then mount it in there, and it will pop in. But I know that they could be hard to get out, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm just showing you the options that this stand brings for Michael Myers. All right, folks, so on this pumpkin, I think that they gave me some bad batteries. It's going to be hard as hell to unscrew the screw that goes here. There's a cover. We had to use a small knife because I don't have a Phillips that's that small, the one that they offered, but this is really in there. But I will show you. I don't know. If you guys have this, let me know how yours is. Let me turn it on. You see, you can see it on the inside right there that it is on. Okay, kind of flickers a little bit, but I just can't get it to really shine through at all. Like, literally, I'm not getting anything out of there. Maybe if I turn all the lights out, maybe then. But, yeah, let me try doing that. Okay, let me try turning the lights out. All right, so we're still rolling. Yeah, there's just nothing. It's just not, I think they gave me bad batteries. Yeah, they're not even on anymore. They just went out. So, yeah, so the batteries seem like they went out, folks. Yeah, just a bad batch of batteries, but I'm sure that let me just turn this off, because I got to take these out anyway. I don't need it to rot in there. But overall, other than the fact it will light up, we saw that the lights do turn on, but the batteries are dead. So, don't know how long this figure's been sitting. I know it's been out for a while. So I have to hunt down some good batteries, and then we'll be good. But other than that, I don't think that this thing will ever be displayed, to be honest. But speaking of display, let's check him out in our display and see how he looks. All right, folks. So size-wise, you are wondering, here is what he looks like there. And then that is the NECA Halloween Kills version of Michael Myers right behind him. But if you look directly behind him, he's about the same size as the McFarlane Toys Michael Myers. And then you can see some other ones. But then when you really take a look at him size-wise compared to NECA's Michael Myers that's enclosed, there's a Real huge difference. You could see that. Yeah. But anyway, these guys are like well-oiled machine, and I'm really glad to have them in the collection. I mean, he just fits. All right, folks, so that'll do it on my review of Mezco 112 Collective, the original Halloween Michael Myers figure. I know it's been out for a while, but I have never owned this, and I absolutely love it. It just feels right. Everything felt right about it. I wish it would have had fresh batteries in the pumpkin, but other than that, everything felt right. All right, folks, like, share, subscribe, and till the next one, from Moe's to yours, good night, everyone.